What's up, yappers? Yapping Hours, another episode. Let's get it popping. This is for Xbox Games Showcase. Now, last video we did the Summer Games Fest, so make sure to click that one. But now we're going to talk about Xbox. This was a little more recent. I know Terrell watched it. I watched pieces of it. Crim watched nothing of it, right? All right. By his model smile.
Job. I have a job, guys, and they're relentless with their scheduling.
Yeah. With me and Terrell, big news for the unemployed. We watched the showcase.
Dude.
I love that meme. I'm not even cat, bro. All right.
Yeah.
So first one on the list, Call of Duty Black Ops 7. He might call almost two fingers, or two fucking hands full of fingers. But we're on 7. Let's get it popping. I'm gonna say this: we as gamers, not the fake gamers, not the fucking people who only play Madden or NBA 2K or fucking what's the other one? We need to rise up and say we need to stop fucking playing these games. There are other games out there. Please, for the love of God, look at the games. Like Xbox, literally, like this is Xbox Game Showcase. Damn near every trailer said free on Xbox Game Pass. You could pay for a subscription to play more games than just Call of Duty.
I actually got to agree with Rainbow here. Like, he was shit talking to Madden players, to sports players, and then Call of Duty. But you guys got to play something different. Every game comes out and it's the exact same shit, and you guys it's so hyped for it. Like I'm seeing the trailer right now. Nice cinematics, all that shit. But in the end, it's going to be the same thing.
This game, honestly. I don't know, the female, right? She's
no, the guy.
Though I've seen the female before in movies, but this honestly looks like what was the game called? Death Stranding. Like the graphics honestly just look like Death Stranding. But but yeah, I agree with what both of them said. This is just another COD game. I swear to God, a COD game just released like 3 or 4 months ago. I swear to God. And we're getting another one. It makes no sense to me. And to top it all off, COD games don't transfer over anything that you've accomplished from the previous game.
Oh yeah,
you get microtransactions in COD 6. None of that shit transfers over to COD 7. I don't understand why y'all buy the same game every year, and it's like current modern day pricing with microtransactions, and then you buy the next one next year with an amped up price tag and then more microtransactions. Guys, you're living in a loop. You're living in a cycle. Wake up, okay? It's time. Right. There's other games that exist. We need to stop. And I'm done blaming the COD devs, because let's be real here, the COD devs, dude, they up.
They're abusing.
They're abusing it. They're taking advantage of your guys' stupidity. Like, literally wake the fuck up. The moment y'all stop buying these games, they will stop making them. I promise you. And you guys will realize that, like, Counter-Strike is okay. I was joking with Counter-Strike. Other shooting games exist, but
there's Rainbow Six Siege.
Call of Duty has just become one of those games where, like, if you just slap the name Call of Duty onto the title, people will eat that shit up. It's like Pokemon. You slap Pokemon onto it, people will get it. They say they won't get it, but they will get it. And it's the same situation with Call of Duty. Oh, Call of Duty, I gotta have it. And just like Terrellion mentioned, we had a recent Call of Duty game, and I know this is true because I bought it for my cousin for his birthday.
When did you get it? I don't remember when it released.
Okay, I didn't get it on the release date. I might have been a little late, but he was begging me for it. He's like, oh, can I get the new Call of Duty? Can I get the new Call of Duty? And his birthday was in April. And then now we have this coming out, and it's like, dude. So like they're spacing. They're not even giving you guys time to play the recent game. They're just like, all right, let's just get the new one out. These motherfuckers are just gonna bite it.
It's actually 2 development teams, I think.
That's what I was gonna say. So, for you don't know, Treyarch does Black Ops, and then it's
Activision or some shit. I don't know.
No, not Activision. But the other guys make Modern Warfare, so they essentially switch up. So if it's like, I don't like the Modern Warfare games, Black Ops is coming. I'm not a fan of Black Ops. Modern Warfare is coming. Warzone is coming. So it's like, it's always your wallet. Just here's my week's paycheck for you, Call of Duty.
Every year too. I think they do it every year.
Skin. Yeah. Oh shit! And yo, the boys skin, Homelander. Let me get Homelander, bro.
Snoop Dogg.
I can't transfer. Yeah, I can't transfer it over to the next. I can't transfer it over to the next one. Oh, that sucks. Yo, they brought back Snoop Dogg. Oh, you know I gotta get that. And it's just like pieces of your money, just constantly taken, just piece by piece. And then next thing you know, just like NBA 2K niggas, you spend like $27,000 in VC and shit. You niggas are so dumb. It's actually diabolical. How stupid. You're willing to take your wallet. Holy shit.
And it's like mentioned earlier, like they know the problem and they abuse the problem. You guys are literal drones, NPCs, robots that you guys don't think for yourselves. You just Call of Duty, Snake Tag, and it's like they're gonna abuse it. You guys eat the same shit up every fucking year, just better graphics, slightly better graphics at that, and you guys will just eat it up. It's literally Call of Duty is like upgrading from the iPhone 13 to the iPhone 13 Pro. You're just buying the same shit.
You fucking know.
Pretty much.
I don't know if Terrell's gonna say something, but I'm gonna say this. Don't want to sound like an old head. The last Black Ops game I liked was Black Ops 2. Alright, just especially for zombies. I'm not a fan of multiplayer, so I can't really speak on how good it was. But I played Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. I played Modern Warfare 2 and 3. Love those games. So I know the story was gonna be ass because they fucking gave up on that shit ever since whatever happened after Black Ops 3, I believe. Like they just gave up and said, yeah, you niggas want multiplayer. There's even a time where they said they like went on record to say we might as well make Call of Duty only a multiplayer game and like leave out single player content. That's how much you niggas are drones. That they literally said, let's not even try. Let's just fucking, hey, do you guys want Call of Duty in 1942? Here you go. Hey, do you want Call of Duty in the Great Depression? Here you go. Hey, do you want Call of Duty in 2077 like it's fucking Cyberpunk? Here you go. Like, you niggas are so dumb. Right. Can we move on from the stupid ass shit?
Yes, we can. And your cat would agree because your cat was just like looking at you like, you done, nigga? Like, can we move on?
She wants attention. She wants attention. She just wants attention.
We're about to move on to the next video, but just a quick little jab. I like how this Rainbow made fun of me for liking Sonic Adventure 2, and then he said his last favorite game was Black Ops 2. On to the next game.
Make sure to watch that video. That was also in the previous video.
Yeah.
We'll go back and forth with how that shit
Persona 4. Anyways.
Oh. Y'all lucky you interrupted me. Continue.
Yeah. I'll keep talking, man.
My honest opinion, I love Persona. I'm a huge Persona SMT fan, and this has been mentioned several times. But I don't know. I am excited, but at the same time, it's not like over the top hype. And the only reason why I say this is because I played Persona 3 Reload. Everybody loves it. Everybody says it's such a good game. But I feel like most players, maybe I'm wrong here, so you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. They only played Persona 3 Reload, which is the remake of Persona 3. And, you know, and again, it's just a me thing. They dumbed down the game. And you know how I hate dumbed down shit, like fighting games, all that stuff. Persona 3 Reload was so dumbed down, and Persona 3, the original, was such a difficult game. And I feel like I'm not that hyped because I feel like Persona 4 Revival is gonna do the exact same thing. Like they're gonna add all these new mechanics, all the hard bosses that you had to think and you had to go through the lab to create this perfect persona to beat the boss. It's just not gonna be there anymore. And you guys dumb it down so much. And Persona 3 Reload, I liked the game, but it was okay. I'm gonna be real.
I have nothing to say about Persona. I've
never.
So
you know, like the old games and like none of the new. No, I'm kidding.
It's just like Atlas is one of those companies. It's basically fighting games. You dumb it down, make the game easier. But you know, it's cool because we got new voice actors, we got new anime portraits for the dialogue scenes, we got new music remasters, and people will eat that shit up.
Was Persona 3 open world? Because this is what this game looks like.
No, it's not. It's not open road, and I can already tell you that it's not going to be open road. It's going to be sections. Right now he's in the middle of Inaba, and then he has like, it's one of those games where it's like it'll have a list of places, and then you fast travel to it, but it's not like really open road. But they're gonna dumb it down. I already feel it. But they should have just Atlas.
Modern gaming. I'll say this. Where's Persona 5 Arena? That's all I need to know.
No, where's Persona 6? Persona 5 has been out since 2017, and we're still on Persona 5. And then you guys make a remake of 3, and then you make a remake of 4. Just make Persona 6, you retards.
No, just make the arena. All right, let's get it popping.
Keeper. This game is called Keeper. Now,
it's just
Rainbow really wanted to speak on this game here. Now,
I like the way the game looks. It's goofy. When I first saw this trailer, I was just like, okay, you're focused on the lighthouse. And then it moved, and I was just like how it is now. I'm like, what the fuck? And it just sprouts legs, and it's like, that's your character. It's just a lighthouse. I was like, okay, this is goofy. And it's made by Double Fine. So they're the people that made Psychonauts. So I know, like, the game's going to be, like, wacky, but also, like, mind-bending type of deal. So I just like the way you just play a lighthouse, and then that's it. And let me wake this nigga up from the Matrix. God.
You play as the lighthouse? Like the lighthouse?
Your character is the lighthouse.
That's what I'm saying. This game's gonna be goofy. I love it.
That's kind of interesting. Okay.
Yeah. As Crim proceeds to fall asleep with me, like,
I can see it.
It's just.
Yeah.
I'm watching. I don't know if it was.
And just like
I like the art direction. I'm not gonna lie, the art direction is cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's made by the guys that made Psychonauts, so it's gonna with the art direction, all that's gonna.
I've never played Psychonauts neither, so.
Psychonauts looked more interesting than this.
Yeah, I don't want to say anything and then trigger like Psychonauts fans or anything. I will give you props for the art direction. It looks nice, real nice. But I just have no opinion.
Look, here's my opinion. The other games, there are far more other games that just looked more interesting than this. That's my opinion on it. So let's move on.
The other good thing about this game, it actually has a fucking release date that's actually this year. So
okay, I'll give them that. I'll give them props for that. You know, having a release date within this year, cool. We'll take it. But you're still a lighthouse. Next game.
Yeah. No, he took a turn to sleep, so now it's my turn. Dumb nigga. Same game with 3D. Go ahead.
What?
Oh, Super Meat Boy. Super Meat Boy 3D. Now, Super Meat Boy 3D is cool. These games are really hard. They're complex. Platformers.
Is that the Mario?
Yeah, that should look like the Mario pipe. That looked like they were shitting on Mario right there, you know?
Yo, that should look like me in like middle school and shit. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, the Mario pipe. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Like, remember such a hater, dude. Yeah, go back to sleep. Shh. Hush, little baby. Don't say a word. Like, shut up, dummy. Anyway.
I'm hyped for this. I love Super Meat Boy. I love my hard games. It's one of those games where it's kind of Dark Souls. You'll get pissed off in the game, but you're just gonna keep trying over and over again. This is gonna be hype.
I think this game looks cool. Like, the game was already difficult 2D. Imagine how difficult this is going to be 3D. Like, this just looks insanely difficult because your character moves so fast. You got all these lasers, saw blades. Like, it's going to be hectic. It's going to be chaotic. I'm curious to see how the hell it's going to work.
And you know the game is going to be difficult because of the person behind it. Like, all the Meat Boys are hard. And then he also made Binding of Isaac, which is a very unforgiving game. This game's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
Yeah, it looks exciting. I mean, I'm glad the platformer genre still lives on and Meat Boy's still around. That's dope in my opinion.
My personal opinion, and this is coming from a huge Atlas fan. I think Super Meat Boy is taking this Xbox, Direct.
It's taking the whole show.
Yeah.
Oh hell no! Yeah, you're trolling.
With that said, we're moving on to the next game.
I know y'all would expect me to say Persona, but I don't know, Super Meat Boy, bro.
Next game.
Look, I'll say this. I mean, Super Meat Boy was good. Yeah, I had to sleep because of y'all's dumbass opinions. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm curious to see what it is. It's literally a Super Meat Boy but 3D, so it's gonna add something to that.
Rainbow, you got Super Meat Boy. I would love to see that.
Let's talk about something we all can be awake for. But we don't want to get our ass beat by Mark.
What is this?
Okay, wait, hold on. Since Crim, okay, never mind.
He's gonna see it in like 5 seconds.
Yes, let him see it. He doesn't know. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he died. That's fine with Skybound.
Okay, Crim hasn't seen it. Me and Rainbow have seen it, but Crim hasn't. Crim.
All right, so we're not gonna say anything until we see it. Cool.
Once he sees it, then we'll bring it up.
Moment of silence.
Okay. I know what it is because Twitter spoilers.
There you go. Okay.
Okay, here we go. All right.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Like, yes, I just wanted him to enjoy it. Like, we don't immediately need to spoil it. Rainbow, I know your whole thing is spoiling shit immediately, but like, come on, let the guy kind of enjoy it a little bit. You know what I mean? Anyway,
your scenes are also spoiling my fucking brain cells. Continue.
The trailer is cool with the animations.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it. Me personally, I don't know, but I love fighting games. I always love fighting games. But when I saw the actual gameplay, I was like, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it.
I wasn't feeling it either. It just looks like Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah, and I'm not really into the Marvel vs. Capcom-esque games. So
like they tried too hard to push that nostalgic 3v3 fighter in people's faces. But what I think what they're missing here is that a lot of people aren't into fighting games in general. You know, like they tend to say it's a niche, right? And on top of that, a 3v3 fighter is like a niche. That's for people who are hardcore fighting game fans. And you have something like Invincible here that is quite popular right now. Like, the show is amazing in my opinion. I love the show. And I know people who love the show and aren't into fighting games at all. So when they saw this shit, they're just like, boring, snooze, like they didn't give a shit. I think people were expecting them to make a Invincible like open world game, and then they got this.
This would be the dumbest shit, but yeah.
I feel like.
But they probably would have bought that way more than they're gonna buy this.
Yeah, let's play the Invincible open world game where you're essentially playing the comics. Like, get the fuck up out of here. They're fighting.
But people like Spider-Man though.
But then I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I just feel like this game will succeed only because of the fact that it's Invincible. It's kind of like Call of Duty. The name's on there. The characters are on there, so people will like it. And like when they have to add like simple systems, like simple mechanics for people to be able to like mash buttons and get away with shit for free. Like that's the only way.
Every modern fighting game.
That is every modern fighting game, and hopefully they introduce it quick, because you can't just show off a fighting game and then just like it looks complicated and you say 3v3 and shit like that. Like, you need to come out and be like, we got easy inputs for you guys. Don't trip about it. Cool. So that you can have fans of Invincible just jump in.
Tag fighter, it has to be
what I'm hoping for is that this will be a dumbed down, modern, easy fighting game. Only because we can get more people into the FGC. They're like, oh, this is fun. Oh, maybe I can try out Fatal Fury, or I can try out Street Fighter, or whatever it is the case may be. Branch out, yeah. But at the same time, this Skybound is making it, and that's Skullgirls, and Skullgirls was low key kind of complicated.
Yeah.
You remember? So I don't know how, but if they really want this game to sell, they have to dumb it down, as much as I hate to say it.
They got that Mortal Kombat like gory fatality shit going on too, which is really dope. I like that, but I don't know. Hold on, last thing to mention here, and then I'll let you go, Rainbow. And then I got nothing else to say, literally. They're announcing this right after announcing the Marvel fighting game Tokon. Like, dude. The timing. Come on, man. Anyways, I'm done. Rainbow, go for it.
I love how these niggas talk about how modern fighting games are boring and shit, and then they want it to be easy. I'll say this. The game looks good. I hope it does well. Like, we're getting more fighting games that are different besides let's just play one fucking character over and over again. The other thing about this game is the art style. I'm a fan of it. I know some people might not like it, because they're just like, where's my realistic Street Fighter? Right, but I like it when games actually look fucking different, unlike Call of Duty that we talked about before. Especially since like the only Call of Duty is Warfare or Warzone, but we're not talking about that. I need to know what other characters they need to play. I mean, if you've only seen the show, like some of the characters they didn't show off. Because for those who read the comics, there's some crazy fucking characters that I'm curious about, like, when they're gonna bring them out and shit. That's what I'll say about it. Good fighting games type shit. I think they're also gonna have like DBZ, where it's how you said like the gory shit. Because if you notice in Adam Eve's Super, she like literally blew off their heads and their fucking arms. It'll probably be like a dramatic finish where it's like, okay, we killed you. Let me show you how I killed you. So I'm curious. I can see you like nodding off, you know, kind of. Huh. Okay.
I mean, yeah, the cinematic. Well, the cinematics for the supers will go insane. It will attract the rainbow players.
I knew you would do that. All right, next game. High on Life 2.
Yeah, you niggas are high on my nerves. Yeah, go ahead. What are you gonna say?
I honestly don't give a shit about this game. The first game, isn't it made by the people? Not made by the people, but yeah, the Rick and Morty guys or something like that. Their sense of humor is decent when it's decent, and it's good when it's good, and it is bad when it's bad. I don't know how to explain it. I'm probably explaining this really poorly, but it ain't for
like when they have specific like jokes or like there's like meta jokes that's funny, but when it's like overused or like it just doesn't hit, it's like good is very good, bad is really bad.
Yeah. They definitely reuse a lot of jokes. Like the wubba dub dub shit. Dude, oh my god, that was the most annoying thing. That alone made me not want to watch the show. And the funny thing was, when I finally decided to watch the show and binge watch it, I absolutely loved it. I thought the show was incredible. It's just ignore all the stupid memes and ignore all the jokes, and like the show is actually really good, you know. But
I saw that. That's exactly how I felt too. I watched a bunch of Rick and Morty, and then I got to the Pickle Rick episode, and I was like, bro, it's not that funny.
Mm-hmm. Like this shit isn't funny.
Yeah, and then
Pickle Rick.
I'm actually surprised this is getting a second game, because I felt like didn't this game kind of release during like all the controversy with like the Rick and Morty factor?
I think I don't know. A little after. I think a little after.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit after, but you know niggas don't remember this shit. Come on. You're giving us too much credit.
And then, I don't know, I felt like during the time when the first game was out, it was like a super, super mixed reactions. Like, people loved the game, but then at the same time, a lot of people didn't. So, I don't know.
I think a lot of people actually did like it, but...
it wore off really quick.
Yes, thank you. It pretty much wore off very quickly, and I guess they made enough money to make a sequel, and here we go. I'm curious who's gonna voice the guns this time around. I don't know if they're gonna get the same people or what. Oh, it's the same guy.
No, I'm with this because look at
the perfect example of a flavor of a week type game.
Yeah, because you can see even the same. There's like some of the guns look the same, like because the guns are characters obviously, and like some of them look like they're from the first one anyway. It's like this game. You know what this game's humor is basically? It's trying to be high intellect Borderlands. Stop. You are not that clever. Quit.
Oh. I mean,
you're behind.
I can't really hate on it entirely. Like, at least from what I'm seeing from the gameplay, it looks pretty cool. But I don't know.
It's just the cinematic trailer. You gotta wait for the gameplay, because I guarantee you the gameplay is not gonna be this intense. It definitely wasn't for the first game, from what I remember.
It's just gonna be a goofy like, hey, my gun talks. Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I fell in the pill bottle. Whoa. Like, yeah.
Listen, the game will be good if you get high. Honestly, like that's from what I hear.
Yeah.
People who are into drugs and shit, they love those types of games. Anyways, next game.
Pothead to light.
Yep. At Fate's End. I actually don't remember what the hell this one was. I'm waiting to see what it is.
It looks like a 2D Metroidvania type of game. You know,
Metroidvania. Oh shit, motherfuckers eat that shit up.
Yeah, you already know.
I really do. I ain't got much to say about it. It
indie games can do a lot. Indie games can do so much. You know, they don't have to worry about like studios and shit. And let's make a Metroidvania. Like, all right, bro. This game.
Alone?
Yeah, there's another game that the protagonist, like the way the game looks and all that, reminds me of. I forget what it's called, but it's like something Into the Moonlight. It starts with an M. It's like Mominoa Into the Moonlight. It's something like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, if you remind me, I'll show it off. But basically, the thing that stood out for me for this trailer though, is when there's a part you'll see it soon, but there's a part where like they clash, and you could pick a voice line, and I hope that's not a gimmick. I hope that's like part of the whole game. So like, you could do your story mode, or you could make choices like in a story based on the dialogue you pick when you clash with the bosses. I thought that shit was like, also this guy's fucking sick, dude. Pull out a blade and just have wings behind you. Good God. And it also looks like this game has like a card system. See, right there. Like clash with the boss, and then just you have dialogue options.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie,
I've never seen that.
I'm not gonna lie, this one looks pretty good. I would play this.
Yeah, for sure. And then there's also this, just blocking a whole ass Titan sword.
Some Azura's Wrath type shit right there.
Yeah, Azura's Wrath. That's literally what I thought the moment I saw that. But it's coming in 2026. Good God fucking damn it.
Wait, what? Next game.
Next, yeah, you already know. Stop announcing games that's gonna come out next year. Like, holy fuck.
You already fucking know. Okay,
so
here we
here's
go.
the more serious High on Life. Here's the more serious one.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. This is literally High on Life, but like when you cut the jokes down about 75%.
Make it like 87. I think you're correct.
Yeah.
Is it actually?
This is called The Outer Worlds 2. So when the first Outer Worlds came out and I saw it, I was like, this just looks like Fallout 76, but cleaner.
Good.
You know what I mean? Like it's Fallout 76 but in space. You know what I mean? Like they're traveling the galaxy, right? And I don't really know how well the game did. I'm pretty sure it did well because obviously it got a sequel and Microsoft's pushing it heavy right now. But I felt like none of us really care about this game, but I felt like we needed to talk about it because it is clearly Microsoft's big game that they want in everybody's faces right now. So I don't give a shit about it, as I just mentioned. And it looks really good though, but it's just my type of games that I'm into. I'm not into the whole massive single player experience like Skyrim-esque style games where like your choices matter. You know, it's not linear. You can choose any path you want. You could choose your class. You can choose to play the game sneaky beaky like. You know, you backstab everybody, or you can just choose to be upfront and kill everybody, or you can be the type of person that just chooses to handle every single interaction with words. You know, like this is that type of game. Like you choose how you want to play it from what it seems to be. And
yeah, it's like some Mass Effect shit. Too.
Right. Which is cool. I fuck with that. That's dope. But like, I don't like these types of games. It's just not for me. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on it? It literally just looks like, like I said, Fallout, Skyrim. It's just that.
You're correct. I would say this though, I always get this game confused. Oh shit! I turned shiny. All right. I always get
Starfield
confused. No.
Oh.
No, not that one. I always get this game confused for there's the toilet humor. For what's that game where it's like you only have so much time to like explore a planet and then learn about like the
and then you die and you do it again.
And you have to do it again, but you also know like some of the other things, so you got to speed run. Is
the protagonist black? Is it a black guy? Is the protagonist?
Unfortunately, not. No, I don't fucking know, dude.
It wasn't. I think they're
in the comments. If you know, you know. But it was a game like you're in space and you're flying a spaceship. You only have so much time, and like there's a big fucking void you have to go through, and you only have so much like fuel to get. I just every time I see that game, I always think of that. That's the only thing I ever think about all the time.
Well, yeah.
Hey, look, there's a Greta too.
Well, yeah, we don't really got much else to say on it. It looks really good. Yeah, it looks really good, honestly, for people who are into that shit. But it's just not for us.
It doesn't look really good to us, but let's talk about a game that's really for us. Ninja Gaiden 4.
Maybe for y'all.
If y'all play DMC or Bayonetta, this is the popular OG. This is the grandpa. This is the one where it was back in my day shit. I remember, and That's the other thing. It's Platinum Games. That's how you know it's gonna be fucking great.
The people who made Bayonetta, right?
Yeah, the people who made Bayonetta, they also made the Transformers.
Let's go.
Also made the Transformers one. Like their whole thing.
Platinum Games can make some good games. Okay, I played Astro Chain, nice.
Except
Nier Automata, nice. They just really fumbled with Bayonetta. So as long as they don't go the Bayonetta route, this game is gonna be.
This game is pretty much just Bayonetta. It's like one of those stylish action games.
How do people find Librarians hot? Yeah, that's basically his opinion. So here's the other thing too.
You're so gay. You're like a typical gay that likes Bayonetta. Every gay likes Bayonetta, and I'm not trying to hate on gays, but focus on Ninja Gaiden.
Bitch ass nigga.
I have to actually agree with Rainbow on this one. Like Bayonetta is attractive.
No, she's not.
And I'm the one who
We're not going to talk about how attractive Bayonetta is, but she's not attractive at all. She looks.
Her whole design is to be attractive. Like she's all about sex appeal and shit.
I know that, but so many characters do it better, and she just doesn't do it. I don't know. I don't know.
Actually, there is a character that does it better than her. His name is Dante.
She looks like she smells like old dusty furniture, but let's focus on Ninja Gaiden.
It might actually be called Ninja Gaiden. I don't know.
No, I think they call it Gaiden.
Gaiden.
It's just like Raiden or Raiden.
Right.
My bad.
I'll say this.
Tomato type shit. But go ahead.
Yeah. He also, I don't know if y'all noticed, he also did the Primary Lotus. Shout out to Rock Lee. And it seems to be his main weapon because it was always like his sword was the main weapon. It seems like his main weapon now is Giga Drill Break.
Oh, you're talking about this? This right here?
Yeah.
I don't even think that's the main Ninja Gaiden character.
No,
that's a different dude.
I think it's Ryu Hayabusa.
Because I think they show him later. Like this is a different guy. I think. Like it's clearly a different dude. It's a different outfit. Watch, right here.
No, but the mask is still kind of the same though.
No, but like it was very clearly a different guy. Like, see, this is the Ryu guy.
Primary Lotus. All right. Look, I'm gonna say this.
I think it's different.
Whether if it's a new guy or not, the fact that his main weapon is Giga Drill Break, it's already got me hyped just by that alone. Shout out to Gurren Lagann. But yeah, it's definitely like more. I think it's probably gonna be more Bayonetta since they made the game than Devil May Cry, especially because all the weapon switches, too. Because that's another thing Bayonetta typically did was like weapon switches. I don't think DMC really did that all too much.
DMC, you're trolling, right?
Like, I'm saying not as much as Bayonetta though. That's what I'm saying. Like
Dante uses a great sword, like twin swords, pistols, a rocket launcher. He punches and kicks.
I'm saying based on the class you pick, with Bayonetta, you can kind of just do all of them. It doesn't matter.
I know Dante does everything.
Yeah, Dante did it better. Anything to Glacier Queen, my God.
I swear Dante has like a whole.
No, he has different shit, but it's like with different classes. Like there's the Trickster class, there's the Sword Master class. There's like the Trickster class is all about like countering and shit. Like did different. Maybe like in
I could be wrong then, because I don't play the games. Yeah, they might do a different DMC5. I haven't really looked at too much gameplay, but I remember when my uncle played DMC3, I think it was DMC3, like it was different classes that had different weapons. But like I said, in Bayonetta, you can just use a fucking hammer and guns and shit. So it's Platinum Games. Like Platinum Games made this, so it's gonna play like every Platinum game that's ever released. So if you played one, you played them all, but it's also Ninja Gaiden, so I love it. Next.
Yeah, next.
Sex game is called Clockwork Revolution.
I thought you said the sex game. I'm like, what?
No. This is look. We should just make this one quick because honestly, none of us really know too much about it, and I honestly think this is another one of those. Fallout 76. It's basically similar to what was the game we were just talking about? The Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds. This is another like the Outer Worlds type style game, I think. Decisions matter. really story heavy based, and maybe even open world. I'm not too certain on that. It's probably open world, but
it looks and seems to play like not fully 1-to-1, but it looks like BioShock. Just the way the art style is and everything. It reminds me of BioShock Infinite. I might be alone on this, but it reminds me of BioShock Infinite, especially because like the robot racism is right there.
Yeah, Rainbow's probably right on that. It's probably more like BioShock. It looks good though. Like honestly, this looks really freaking good. Like they showed how your character can alter time, and how in this world the characters are the people in control have so much power over time that they could literally just like say, oh, if something goes wrong, they can just alter time, and it just the whole game and the environment changes dramatically, and it's like, yo, this looks fucking impressive. I don't know, I need to see more about it. I'd say this, if it's got co-op, like just simply adding co-op, and dude, y'all got me. I'll buy this shit. I saw the trailer fully. This shit looks sick. If you get co-op, I'll play it. But if this is just a full-on single-player experience, I don't really have much interest in that type of stuff. I'm more into cooperative games or competitive games, but that's just my personal opinion.
Multiplayer is his sleeper agent word, so just make sure to say that every time you want him to play your game. Grim, do you have anything to say about this?
No, I mean, honestly, no negative comments. At least from what I'm seeing, it looks amazing.
Yeah. Now we went from one racist robot game to another. If you know, you know. Shout out to my channel. All right, let's move on. So we got there's no ghost at the Grand. This was the one that these niggas hated because they think it's just Power Wash Simulator, which that's what I thought at first. I thought it was basically Power Wash Simulator.
He hasn't watched it.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot you haven't seen any of them, but like at the beginning of this
hater. And Terrellion's always on his hating shit.
I mean, yeah. Hey, look, he even saw his grandpa too close to home type shit.
Yeah, I saw this dance reggae scene and I couldn't.
What's happening though? Ooh.
Well, she went to the Grand. There's no ghost there, right? There's no ghost. Look, you get your own, whatever the fuck that gun is, just Ghostbusters that talks to you, kind of like High on Life, but actually has some tack and taste.
Why is there like 3 High on Life games?
I mean, it's just the quirky gun. But this game, if you've ever seen Power Wash Simulator, that's what it reminded me of at first. And then the latter half of the game happens, and it's like Ghostbusters, fucking like, you know, mystery type shit. Like, yeah, like it literally switched to night, kicking in the door, being like, oh, like conspiracy theory. So like the game threw me off with that for a second, but I like the game. It looks good for sure. I think it's gonna be quite the mind bender. Also, that chair just awakened. That's where like hates like the jigaboo look of the game. You know, talking cat with like a skull.
Nobody. There is no aspects of jigaboo within this. I never even said that once. It's just like I don't care.
I had to keep this nigga on his toes. Go ahead. Yeah, anything you have to say, Crimson, to say more of this? Or if Terrell, you got something to say?
Crim, you got anything to say? I want to say something. No? Okay, this is what I'm going to say when we move on to the next game. Rainbow, our audience, for you guys watching, when this game comes out, Rainbow will buy it and stream it for you guys, okay? On to the next game.
RainbowFur, you already know. Alright, let's talk about one of the worst games getting a sequel about
Fallout.
fishing. Because that's the meme. The meme is like, oh, fishing is so cool, man. Let's make games about it. And then here's the old-timey, hi there. Oh, I didn't see you there. Hey, man, have you ever heard of bass shop fishing, whatever the fuck that shit's called? Yeah, well, welcome into our game. All you gotta do is fish. Big fish, little fish, you just fish. In a fucking Fallout game. This is basically The Sims, but Sims DLC being like, hey, now you could build your own town. That's what this game basically is. It's just addition, but let's add like a $40 price tag to it. Like, get the fuck up out of here.
If I'm not mistaken, this isn't a game. This is actually just Fallout 76, like that MMO game, I think, right?
No, it's what I'm saying, like,
and
as an expansion.
Yeah, it's just an expansion or like just free DLC. I don't know what the hell. It's probably not free, but it's just fishing. It's literally just fishing in a Fallout game. And I've never understood in my entire gaming life what the fascination of fishing is in a video game. Anytime a video game has fishing in it, I immediately look at the fishing and I say, okay, do I have to do this? And if the answer is no, I don't touch it. And I also look at it and I say, okay, if I do it, do I earn anything worth of value within the game that'll like benefit me? And if the answer is still no, I don't do it. But there are people who will literally play fishing in games and they're just absolutely mesmerized by this shit. They're blown away and they can't stop touching it. And it's just like, dude, if I'm gonna fish, I'm gonna fish in the fucking real world. You know?
Like
I'm not
NBA.
Yeah.
Pass me the bait. Pass me the pole. Let's get
Right. Like I'd rather do IRL fishing because that's more interesting. You know, I'd be very excited to see what comes out of the real water versus seeing what comes out of the virtual water.
So this game is actually just 100% fishing?
No. This is Fallout. Like it's an actual Fallout game, but they're just expanding upon the game and including fishing.
I never understood that trend. Like every game I play, there has to be a fishing. Like every mod.
People love it for whatever fucking reason. They absolutely love fishing now.
That makes no sense. Even when I play like in the modern games, I don't do it. Like I will only fish if I have to fish.
Yeah, that's what I just
like
basically said. If it's a mission, if it's a requirement, then I do it. If it's just a side thing that you can do to give your character little minor bonuses, like, oh yeah, you ate this fish and now you have 5% movement speed. I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not catching the fish for the 5% movement speed buff. Like, I'm good on that. I will just play the game.
I'll say this: the fascination with fishing, I don't really get it like that. But one reason I know for sure that it's like people love like games like that is like cozy games. Like step away from like Marvel Rivals and fucking, you know, like Call of Duty and shit. Let's just play a relaxing game. Let's play like Power Wash Simulator is like $20-$25. And all you do is in different levels, you power wash the entire map for $25. Like, bro, people like just like cozy games. I don't know what it is specifically for fishing, but I know that's like one reason that that's the case.
If a game allows me to kill things and fish, I'm always choosing the kill option.
Yeah.
Next game.
Well, I'll say this too, and if you've seen the previous episode, you already know. But you're an old school classic favorite game that you like has some fishing in it. You have to do. It's called Sonic Adventure 1. All right, let's get on with the last game we got. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3+.
Tony Hawk 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
I'm just waiting for Thug 3. To be honest, I'm just waiting for Thug 3.
Oh my god, no. Nah, this is Unreal. Holy shit.
Unreal Engine, yeah, I believe it's designed on the Unreal Engine.
I mean, besides that, but oh my god.
Wait a minute, Purdy.
I'm streaming this. I'm getting it, and I will be. Whoa, I'm uploading this shit on my Yapping Hours YouTube channel. Oh my god.
The salute.
Oh
Okay.
My god.
Okay, guys, catch me up on this one here because I am a little bit tired, and I can't tell if this is a bit or not. Are y'all serious? Y'all actually fuck with this?
Yes. What? Have you not played a Tony Hawk game as a kid?
I've never played a Tony Hawk game. I've been to a friend's house, maybe back in like middle school, and he was playing it, and I just was like, "Bro, boot up
that
Switch, bro."
No, Michelangelo? What? That's how I know you're fake, dog.
Okay,
Michelangelo.
Colorblind. You're really gonna mock a colorblind motherfucker, bitch ass?
Yeah, I already hate fat people, so yeah, you already know.
Add it to the list.
Add it to the list.
Wow.
So,
is there a word for colorblind hating?
Colorist. I don't know. Also, there's Doomslayer. I didn't.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. This was the one I was talking about. This was the one. Play the demo today. Like when this trailer came out, you could play the demo right now. So
that's pretty cool.
I didn't play Thug 1, I didn't play Pro Skater, but I remember I played Thug 2. And it was wacky. It was Tony Hawk versus forget the fucking guy's name. He was like a big skater besides Tony. So like this is what this game, you're dumb. So this is what this game reminds me of, but like I said, I wasn't a fan of Pro Skater 1 because I didn't get it, but also 2, it wasn't as goofy as Thug. So when I see, well, now it looks a little bit more goofy now. So hopefully if it's goofy like that, I'll definitely be playing this game, especially the demo.
Rainbow, do you know how to ride a skateboard?
Okay, here we go. Why don't you get skateboard in real life?
Wait, no, hold on.
Do a kickflip. Like,
Rainbow, answer the question. Can you ride a skateboard?
I don't know.
So then you have no right playing this fucking game if you can't ride a skateboard.
I fucking knew it. I knew that's.
If you can't ride a skateboard, you can't play Tony Hawk's Skater Pro 3+4.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. This is the dumbass opinion he always has about everything. What are you gonna say, Crim?
Okay, no, it is kind of true though.
Crim, isn't it bizarre that he's like, whoa, Tony Hawk's so cool. I'm like doing this, doing that, but he can't actually ride a skateboard IRL. Like that's
okay, sorry. I've tried it. It didn't work out, but I'm sorry. Anyone, if you ever want to play a game, make sure you know how to do the skill first, and then you can play. You like Cookie Mama? You better cook me a steak and fucking.
But this is different though. Like I'm not saying like, wait, you're playing Mortal Kombat. Have you ever ripped somebody's spine out of their neck? Then you don't have the right to play MK. Like no. This is a skateboarding game. This is something that everybody could very easily do. This is like a sports game. Like this is an outside activity, dude. Like
yeah, but it's better than fucking basketball and fucking football, dog. No, like what are you talking about?
No, I'm gonna be real. That was fake hype that I was doing earlier. Just I don't know how you're excited for this.
Yeah, I kind of figured you were fake hyping it up.
It's like Madden. Just pick up a ball. Pick up a ball. Or pick up a skateboard in this case.
Look, everybody's going to call us haters or whatever. Look, here's the first thing I had. Or here's the first thing I had. When I saw this trailer. Before this trailer showed up on screen, Tony Hawk showed up to talk about it. And I looked at Tony Hawk and I almost wanted to cry. I'm dead serious. Because I looked at Tony Hawk and he looked so old. And it made me realize, like, how much time has passed. Like, it was the scary revelation that I got when just looking at him. I was like, oh my god, dude, like Tony Hawk is old, bro. And
like no crack.
Anyways, ignore that dumb comment from Rainbow. Like, guys, everybody.
Y'all's entire opinion about like picking up a skateboard is stupid.
So Tony Hawk, that was sad to see, but shout out to Tony Hawk, man. Like, that guy's a legend. Outside of that, right? This game starts showing up and playing, and I'm just like, dude, this game's boring. I'm sorry. I don't care to play these stupid, oh yeah, I'm at a skate park doing tricks, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, it's dumb. I don't give a fuck.
It's essentially, it just becomes the same super quick. You just find a ramp, you go to that ramp, you go up, then you go down, and you press like 3 buttons to do like these little flips in the air. That's basically it. It's like basically if you bought Mario Kart and all you're doing is just tricks. That's all you're doing.
A better game than this would be like Jet Set Radio, in my opinion.
Jet Set Radio, banger.
It's all about the music. It's all about the crazy, wild, like skates tricks that you do. Like, I don't know. It's literally just just go play Jet Set Radio. No, I haven't, but I don't actually play Jet Set Radio.
Okay. Okay.
Gotcha.
Good. You didn't really play it. Okay.
Look at this trailer, like from start to end, it's been the same thing. It's a zoom into someone's feet and they just find a ramp or they find a rail and they do a trick off it. Doesn't that not get boring after like 10 minutes?
But I agree.
It's cinematic, my nigga. What are you talking about?
I agree. Like a lot of the shit, just like, dude, I would get so fucking bored really quickly.
But it's the same thing from start to finish.
But here's the thing as well. Rainbow tried to compare this to Jet Set Radio. Jet Set Radio is a lot more bullshit. Like, there's a lot more fantasy nonsense that you actually can't really do IRL. This game is a combination of shit that you can do IRL and that you can't do IRL. I don't believe you need to know how to skate to play Jet Set Radio, in my opinion. But in this game, you should know how to use a skateboard. I'm sorry, man. I know I'm making the rules or whatever, but like that's just what it is.
No, that's true. I don't know how you're gonna be
making the rules, and I don't want to live under your establishment after hearing that bullshit. Really?
How are you gonna be a skater fan and not be a skater?
Exactly.
Okay, sorry. I'll go back in time, tell my mom to buy me a skateboard, and then constantly like have my little fucking hyper whatever camera 3, and then just be like, oh man.
Look, this is the last thing I'm gonna say on this. I can understand if you're a hardcore skater fan wanting to play a skating game so you can do some of the tricks that you couldn't do outside, that you kept failing and fumbling, falling on your ass over and over and over again. You're like, dude, let me do it in the video game. Like, let me reenact it. Let me keep trying to do it. And you'd be like, yo, I got it in the game. Like, fuck, let me go outside and go do it. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. That's, even if you're really into basketball and just like, man, I love basketball so much. I play it outside all the time. And you come home and you sit down and you're tired, like, man, I want to play some more b-ball. You boot up NBA 2K, whatever the fuck, right? I get that shit. But when you're not that deeply invested in the sport in the real world, why the fuck are you playing it in the goddamn game? Like, I don't know. That's just my take.
But if you're playing a video game, in a video game, it's like shit you can't do in real life.
What happens if you don't play basketball? You play NBA, but you know like players and you watch basketball. Is that okay with you?
Wait, what'd you say? I'm surprised you're about to make a defense for a basketball game and you don't even like basketball games or sports games yourself.
I'm gonna say this. We as gamers, not the fake gamers, not the fucking people who only play Madden or NBA 2K or fucking what's the other one? This need to rise up and say we need to stop fucking playing these games. There are other games out there.
What was the defense you're making here?
No, I'm not defending the game. I'm just saying, can I play a basketball game if I don't play the game itself, but I do watch like the finals and shit? Is that okay?
I guess I don't really understand your question. I'm sorry. I'm like half awake.
Like if I was watching March Madness, so watching like LeBron versus Steph Curry, you know, I'm really invested in like.
Are you saying if you're a sports fan, are you allowed to play sports games? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why did you just ask that? Like, Krim already fell fucking asleep, dude. Like, you really overcomplicated this question. Sure, if you're a sports fan, go ahead, play sports games. That's what they're gonna do anyways.
In English, but okay.
Remember,
okay, so wait. So you like the sport? So I like skating, but I have to like hop on the skateboard and fucking flip off and like crack my head.
You like skateboarding. You like skateboarding.
Yes. When I played Tony Hawk, I fucking love skateboarding. Like I knew about all the fucking like Tony Hawk. There's like I forget. There's one guy's name. It's like something Mulligan. Like the guy who made Jackass was in the game. You know, I fuck with it.
You sound like
right there.
You sound like Chris Pratt right now. I remember being a young boy stomping on all the.
Yeah, difference is I'm not a celebrity and I'm actually kind of a gamer. So yeah, but you know, I don't play just multiplayer games. This is all good though. Like I said, this game looked good. I just wish it was Thug, but I know Pro Skater was like the one people played. So I mean,
like, I mean, it's cool that Doom's in there, but like, cool. You're gonna choose Doom and your character selects terrain. You're gonna find a ramp, go up that ramp, press X to do a trick, and then you're done. You just beat the game.
You're gonna land. The score's gonna go. Bing.
And I can never understand these niggas this, but thank y'all for watching. If you like the video, you like the video. If you don't, you don't. I'm just tired of these niggas with both showcases, and they have like most dumbass opinions I've ever heard in my goddamn life. I honestly wish that I had earplugs listening to these niggas, so that I could just speak and see if their mouths move and respond.
Tony Hawk is gonna recognize you.
Shout out to Tony Hawk though, mad respect.
But, yeah, shout out.
Yeah, and also fucking people who work at Alice aren't gonna give you the cock either.
I'm not glazing. Finish this video.
We'll catch y'all later. Another yap with all the cap from these two niggas. Shout outs.